I'm not sure if you're also feeling like I do. I used to trust our global international humanitarian organizations. Maybe I trusted them more because I was born and raised in Pakistan, where I saw how powerful governments or your state doesn't really care about things like human rights. They don't even care about it. It's not even part of the equation. So when I looked at organizations like the Red Cross or the Human Rights Watch or any of these charitable organizations, I used to admire them. And then I realized that these organizations have historically done really well. But all of these organizations, all of them, and I say all of them because October 7th opened the eyes of a lot of us, how UNRWA, UNRWA, which is a charitable organization operating in Gaza, how the UN had recruited Hamas's fighters. For example, for the world, they are just volunteers doing humanitarian things, but like as soon as the camera stopped rolling, they just they went into October 7th. They actually went into Israel and did the October 7th atrocities, and then the UN half-heartedly apologized and shut it down. And anyway, so we know what happened. And the whole of the UN itself, all of these organizations that we once used to respect, have fallen to the far left Marxist ideology, and that's why I don't trust them anymore. So I don't know if you're feeling the same way. I'm pretty sure you're on the same boat as me. No pun intended, because I have something more about those damn boats. Look at this woman. She's a Scottish woman, was a Scottish woman, Elizabeth Jane Lisa Ross. She was found stuffed inside a suitcase in Athens. She had spent years volunteering in Greece, helping refugees. So she was a lefty, woke individual. Her worldview was built around compassion and love for others. So she loved refugees and migrants, and she believed that these people need our care and love and respect and attention. The homeless people. So an Afghan guy she became acquainted with. We don't know the details. So she met him at her hotel or somewhere, or crossed paths with her somewhere. We don't know the exact work, but she was a volunteer. He murdered her, robbed her, packed her body into a suitcase, dumped it in an abandoned building, and spent days using her bank cards. She kept stepping into danger because her worldview convinced her that there wasn't any. The white man is what you need to be wary of. This is him. He's just been brought. He's been arrested in Greece and he's been brought back to the UK, where I don't know what he's going to get. He's probably going to get 4 years suspended sentence, maybe. I don't know. That's it. He's a man accused of British woman appearing. Oh, sorry. This is Athens. Sorry, my bad. 26-year-old man accused of killing a British woman and disposing her body has appeared in court in Athens. So you might be wondering, Harris, what has that got to do with our sacred humanitarian organizations? Well, I've got more on that. So this guy was promoted by Red Cross. Red Cross made this propaganda video for this specific guy, the one who murdered the Scottish woman. They made a sympathetic cartoon animation depicting his sad story. Watch this. The Red Cross, yes. Check this out. This is that guy. This is that poor woman who wanted to share love with the world, but didn't know that there are monsters walking amongst us. Check out this video. Check out this propaganda video.
He tried to travel to Greece.
Check out this propaganda video that Red Cross made on behalf of this guy. And now they have since deleted it, by the way. How sneaky. Quietly, they deleted this video.
He tried to travel to Greece, but the police arrested him and put him in jail for 3 days.
When I got out, I found smugglers who created another game for me to go to Greece.
Oh.
Finally, I made it.
Sharif has now been at a camp in Lesbos for 6 months.
Living in the camp is so hard. Sometimes when I think about living here, I get so crazy. I try to find somewhere calm, and then I cry a lot.
Oh.
I have an aunt in the United Kingdom, and she told me, I can take full responsibility of you if someone helps you to get to the UK, but if I can't get there, I don't know what will happen to me.
Oh. What will happen to him? What will happen to her? What will happen to all these other British women who've been Actually, I could show you more videos, but before I go into that, look at this. Elon Musk is saying the Red Cross has far more positive branding than it deserves. I agree. UNRWA, Human Rights Watch, Amnesty, all of those organizations have let us down massively. Why should we trust Red Cross? As organizations go, they would be on the leaderboard for suicidal empathy. They're bringing in these people in their thousands, guys, literally thousands. No exaggeration. Okay. This is why we're seeing more and more of these women complaining about this. And when they complain about this, they're the ones who get in trouble. Oh, yeah. Who can forget Wayne Broadhurst? He was killed by an Afghan illegal migrant. That poor guy. And guess what? The police, they downgraded the first-degree murder charge to manslaughter. He'll be out in 4 years. Don't worry. This woman would be out in 4 years too. Remember this policewoman who was punched by those Manchester airport brothers? She said, oh, the police is not about policing. It's about empathy. She's the one who got her nose broken. Look at this. Look at this. These are the people who are coming in.
I will suck you like this.
There are two women standing there. And these are the migrants that are coming in that are being supported by Red Cross, Amnesty, all of these human rights organizations. These are the people who are being brought in. And their first victims are women and children.
It's weird, that man.
Go.
I'll stay here, my friend. I'll stay here, my friend.
Go. In hand.
He just...
In hand. Why you touch me? Why you touch me?
No. And he was coming to me like he was going to do me something.
Like you're going to do something.
This guy.
Try something.
So, you have any comment? What is that? You have idea?
Yeah, I think it's Somali.
Yes, you are.
I'm sorry. If they harass me, he will be asking.
Don't be harassing women, bro.
I don't harass me.
Yeah, well, don't be.
He'll be a harasser.
This idiot right here.
Yes. What is he talking about?
I'm talking about you.
You're harassing women, bro.
They were
I
pissed.
don't know
They were
what you
pissed,
are
yeah.
talking
No, the girl, those girls you're talking to.
No,
just,
no.
He was
Why
going
you
to do
touch
me
me?
something.
Why you touch me?
something.
Why you
yeah.
touch me?
He was realistically going to do me
You
something.
harass me. Why you touch me?
And it like,
You see?
I see. Like I say, don't be harassing women. Get your jackets and go, man.
We don't want to kill you.
He's psycho or something.
No.
You're mental. I am home.
I need to run.
These are the people that brought in, guys. Look at this.
Hey, what's that? Why line for? Why line for, bitch?
Look at this one British girl surrounded by all these migrant men. That poor white, that guy is just consoling his girlfriend. I don't know. Look, these streets are unsafe, guys. This brave British man is going to stand up to him.
Pack it in! Pack it in,
That's what we need.
That's why you're shooting!
It's happening, guys. It's happening right before our eyes.
You're a fucking man, not a mouse! You're a fucking man, I'm not. How are you, man? Get up! Get up, man!
Okay, so this is the reason why I said that in the coming weeks and months and years, we're going to see more organization from the Patriot side, and these people will form vigilante groups. Look at this one. Look at Danny Tomo. He's saying history will not remember the talkers. It will only remember the righteous who stood firm in the face of evil. This guy's not far right, by the way, because he's hated by the far right. Who will rise up for me against the wicked? I think they're drawing their morality from Christianity. Representatives of several patriotic groups in the South met last night. There you go. There's so many groups, guys. There are so many groups. Watford Patriots, Bournemouth Patriots, Southeast Patriots, Surrey Patriots, South London Patriots. Watch this. They're men. Sorry. At the end of the day, it's the men who are going to save their civilization. Oh, there's some women too. Yeah. Sorry, I'm done with this. Put women DEI and everything. I'm sorry, I'm done. I don't think if a world is governed by women entirely, maybe the world will be more compassion. But if only one sphere of the world is governed by women, then it's bad news. Because you can be as soft as you want. You can be as compassionate as you want. Open your borders, open your doors, open your houses to people from other cultures. But what about China? What about Russia? What about the Muslim world? Have they become feminist too? They haven't. They're still governed by men. And not just any men. They are worse than Western men. Of course they are, because they are 100 years. They're running 100 years behind. Not China, but you know what I mean. So they have different set of values. So unless you put women everywhere, all across the world, and every country is governed by a woman, and the second tier leadership is made up of women, then okay, all right. Not going to happen. Because how are you going to kill the ambition of men? That's not going to happen. But I can imagine, okay? The world will be a bit more compassionate. But if you are just compassionate in Europe, then the rest of the world is not compassionate. In fact, they're going to take advantage of your compassion, and we are all going to get screwed because of your idealism. So, no, things are getting worse, guys.